a book review video. I have like 9 books. I don't know why I have that many books. I don't know, so I'm just gonna get right into it. So this one, and like I always say, you know, like when there's a book out that you might find at a bookstore or something that you really want, but you don't want to buy it because it's too much money, so you're gonna wait until you can get on like the Kindle or a bookstore, the library or something, and then when you read it, you're like, oh, good thing I didn't spend the money on this book. This one was one of those moments, and this is called George Washington's Secret Six, The Spy Ring That Solved the American Revolution. It's by Brian Kilmeade and Don Yeager. This is what it looks like. And it was basically about how George Washington said, hey, we need to have, or not George Washington, but his commanders said, hey, we need to have some kind of spy ring to know where all the British soldiers are. And it shows you how rough it was, you know, like if they got caught, they got killed and stuff like that. And it was just, I felt like it was going to be more of like a biographical kind of thing, but it wasn't. It was more like a story. I mean, it wasn't like one of those books I say, oh yeah, like it wastes your money. It didn't waste my money, but it was just okay. Like I thought it would be kind of better, if that makes any sense. If you hear that clunk sound, because I have there's a box right here where I put all my books when I donate them to like the like book sales and stuff. So yeah, and I want to get through this like really fast. So this book, I love these books in this series. It's called Secrets of the Blue Hill Library. It's called Cracking the Code. Now this is number 11 in the series. I don't read them in order. I just read them as I get them. And it's by Emily Thomas, and this book is about Annie lives in her great aunt's house that she converted the first floor into a library and stuff. And as they were outside, this bag of money flies out onto their porch, and it's a lot of money. And she decides that she has to find out who it is. And as she's trying to figure out who it is, because it's a large sum of money, everybody's saying that it's theirs and everything. And then finally, she cracks a code in the envelope that the money came in. And she had to use, like, army code books and stuff to figure it out. And I really like these books. They're a really nice read. I mean, you can read these in a day because the chapters are really short in it. This is another book. Now, this isn't the same series. It has the same character's name, but they're not the same. They're like similar kind of, where Annie's INNIE Attic Mysteries, where she lives in her great grandmother's house. And this one's called Medals in the Attic. And this is what it looks like. And Annie, with the help of her Hook and Needle Club members, which are these ladies, they're not all elderly ladies. There's young, there's elderly, there's middle-aged women. They help Annie figure out the mystery of she found these medals in her great-grandmother's house, and she thought they were her great-grandfather's. But she's like, if they were her great-grandfathers, they would be in a box or in a frame or something. And she finds these medals that she doesn't know anything about. And she's trying to figure out what war they came from and stuff like that. And she finally figures out who they belong to. And yeah, these books are really good too. They are not like the same as the Blue Hill Library one, but they're still good. So this book series, it's just okay. I really don't like this series. It's a tea shop mystery series. This is called The Jasmine Moon Murder. It's by Laura Childs, and it's about this woman, Theodosia Browning, who owns this tea shop, and her tea shop helps her solve mysteries and stuff. And this one was about, they had this reenactment. I don't know if it was a Civil War reenactment, I don't remember. Or no, what was it called? The Ghost Crawl. And it took place in the Jasmine Moon Cemetery. And somebody dies there. And she basically just tries to solve the mystery of it. These books are just okay. I really just don't get into them. And I have a couple more of these. book, so I don't know if it's a thing where if I read the right one, I might like the right one. I don't know. So there was that one. This one was a disappointment, and I'll tell you why. I like William Shakespeare plays. I have a ton of his plays that I've read before, and I've done reviews on them. Now, when I seen this book at a book sale, wherever I got it from, I thought, oh, this is going to be like kind of like a guide to most, or if not all, of his works, his plays. And this is called Shakespeare, a bibliographical guide, new edition, edited by Stanley Wells. And this is what it looks like. And let me tell you, this book was really boring, and I didn't even finish it because it was that bad. And I just really didn't like it. It was really like, at the end of each chapter, there was like the citations and stuff. And it was just talked about like, oh, other bibliographical references and stuff. It really didn't really have a lot of information, and it talked about like how his plays were written, what kind of paper they were on, stuff like that. And I was like, this book is boring, I'm not going to read it. And I just thought it was going to be more about his plays, like about, oh, like Hamlet, go into detail about it, stuff like that. But it wasn't. This one, I forgot I got this book. When we went Christmas shopping, me and my mom went to Ollie's, and this book came from Ollie's, and it's called the Wizardology Handbook, a course for apprentices. And I just liked it because I like Harry Potter stuff, and it has nothing to do with Harry Potter. I just got it because it reminded me of it. And it was only $2.99, and then they have it as their price, like the other stores' prices would be $12.99. And it was basically it was like this handbook that was written by Merlin. And it just takes you through different seasons of magic, or different elements of magic, or whatever, like fire is summer, and winter's water, or something like that. And it was a really nice book. There was little activities to do in it. There was like all cute little things. I really enjoyed it. This is what it looks like. And in the back, sorry you guys, in the back it has like, oh, your own spells and if they worked, and there's stickers in it and stuff like that. It was a really cute book. I really liked it. So this book is by Rhys Bown. I don't know if that's how you say her name or not. It's called A Royal Pain, A Royal Spinous Mystery. And this is what it looks like. It's about this woman who, I forget her name. What is it? I don't even remember what the girl's name is in this book. But anyway, it's about this girl who's like 34th or 42 in line to the throne, and she has to take care of this other girl, this princess from a different country. I forget, I think it's Germany or something. I don't even remember. And it's a really nice story. It's really about how, since she's 43 or whatever in line to the throne, she doesn't have like butlers and a mansion and stuff like that, or any money, because she's that far down in the line. So she's trying to fake being royal, like being like royalty, like up in the line of succession to this girl. And all this girl wants is to have fun and everything. It's a really funny story. So this one is, I like these DK Eyewitness travel guides, and this is Florence and Tuscany. And basically it's just a travel guide of Florence and Tuscany. Those are in Italy, if you didn't know that. And this is what it looks like. I like these travel guides. I mean, I think they're really in depth. The pictures are nice in them. They're like the best ones. So if you ever travel, instead of going on the internet and stuff, if you find one of these like in a library or at a book sale or whatever, I highly recommend you get these guys, because these guides are really thorough in what they talk about. So this one is the third book in the Trials of Apollo series. It's called The Burning Maze. It's by Riordan. I love his books. His books are like the best, and you can really get into these books. And it's basically, this series is about Apollo. He turns mortal. Zeus turned him mortal. And he has to go find these oracles, say these oracles from the Roman emperors that are, well, these dead Roman emperors. So in every book, it's about them trying to find the Oracle, and then this Roman one emperor doing stuff. And this one was about Caligula, and I forget what I think it started with an H. The Oracle, and it was a nice book. I really liked it. These ones are the best ones in my opinion, besides the Percy Jackson ones. And they have to how they find the Oracle is they have to go through this burning maze thing. And I really like his books. They're really good. So see you guys next time with another video. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.